working in the garden, but what's he doing? Is he growing vegetables? No. We're gonna see if we can turn this back garden into an ice hockey rink this winter. So, you can see that spot right there. We're gonna level it out, put up some boards, and put some plastic down and see if we can turn this into a little ice rink for the kids. So stay tuned. We've done ice rinks here before. It definitely gets cold enough in northern Colorado, but the problem that we have is the sun. There's over 300 days of sunshine here, so I'm gonna have to put up some shade barriers here and figure that out. But definitely gets cold enough here. We just got to get a little bit creative, so stay tuned. All right, buddy, what are we working on?
Well, turn this garden. It's not that big, but we're gonna try to turn it into an ice rink this winter. And yeah, I come out here once or twice every week, work on it, and yeah.
Nice job, buddy. This is looking good. So we got to get all the weeds out. We were growing some plants back here, but it's kind of boring. Ice in a garden is way more interesting. So we got to get all the weeds out of here, buddy. We got to level this out so that the water sits level. We're going to put up some boards around the perimeter. We got to remove this back section here, buddy. All right, it's December 7th here in Colorado. The ground's starting to get hard, so we got to work this soil back here to turn it into an ice rink. We're making some pretty good progress back here. We got Jaden over there with the pickaxe, Ollie right there with the rake. So essentially what we're trying to do is trying to level this ground out so when we put the water down that it doesn't go to one end, so we can kind of keep the water level and have it kind of be symmetrical. So get all the rocks out and the sharp things so that doesn't poke through our liner. So we got like some sticks here, some old weeds, stuff that we got to pull out, make sure that there's nothing going to jab through our liners. All right, one tip when you're working, you're probably going to hold the yard tool like a hockey stick. Try and hold it on both sides. It's going to balance you out. Even if you're not a hockey player, you should be able to rake. Look, on both sides, you'll get a different core workout. I'm a lefty, but I'm raking as a righty. I feel different in my body. It's hard. If you're used to pickaxing over your left shoulder, pickaxe over your right shoulder. All right, we picked up some wood at Home Depot. I think these are 2x6s. They're about 12 feet long. We're building the ice rink. It's January 1st, 2025. We're gonna make a little bit more progress. We should have some cold weather days here soon, so we're gonna get the rink ready for the tarp and putting water down. Show what we got going on in there. All right, so we started kind of setting the perimeter with our 2x6s. It's gonna go down here. We didn't quite have enough wood, but we're gonna make it work with some scraps around here. This is an old garden bed piece of wood, almost like a railroad tie. We're gonna connect it with that. I think these are 6 by 12 feet, so the rink is gonna be about 24 feet long this way from here. And then I think from over here, the width is maybe 14 feet, something like that. So using a couple stakes to connect these, we're gonna screw some boards up against this fence, and then we're gonna level out this dirt and make sure it's as level and get all the pokey stuff out the best we can. All right, buddy, let's put that right there, okay? I'm gonna hold it up for you.
Screw that stuck.
Put it in there straight. We'll be good there. We just framed the little ice rink in. We got all the boards up. So I'll turn this around in a second. But really we did some 2x6 boards around the rink, staked them in, got it as level as we could. Now we just got to level it out more, get all the sharp stuff out of there, and then we're ready for a cold day. Essentially, we just got to lay the tarp down and fill it with water. Yep. Yeah, I tell you what, this has been a lot of work, man. If I worked on my house this hard for, all the little projects that I really need to do, like, working on the garage and stuff, my house might actually be really nice, but I'd rather use that energy for an ice rink, right? It's January 4th. We have a cold week ahead of us. It's not going to be extremely cold during the day, but at night it's going to be in the teens. So we got our rink leveled out. We got our 10mm tarp. This tarp here was the thickest, cheapest tarp I could find, and we went with white so that reflects some of the light to hopefully cool the rink down even more. So in the past, what we've done when we've made rinks is we've done like 6 inches of water and we've just flooded it, and what happened is the top layer would freeze about an inch or two, and then it would create like a thermal layer, and then the bottom would stay liquid, so that we'd have the top layer frozen and underneath would still be water. So now this time what we're going to do after doing more research is we're going to do small layers, and we're going to build it from the ground up and try and just freeze small little micro layers. That way we kind of build a good base so that we don't have a bunch of free-flowing water in between the ice and the ground. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to put this tarp down and we're going to see if we can get this ice rink rolling. We're ready for our first layer. We're going to start out small and see if we can just freeze it a little 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. See what we got here. So we got a little bit of a hiccup. We had some snow before it froze all the way, and another issue with this, as you can see down in that corner, I thought I had this whole thing leveled out. I put down just a little bit of water and it all went to that corner, and so that corner was pretty full with water, and that's not ideal because I was wanting to do small little layers, but one corner got pretty flooded. So I don't know how this is gonna work. I'm gonna have to get creative with this. We'll see. Tonight it's supposed to get to 9 degrees, so I'm gonna try and get some of the snow out of here and level this out and create some ice. All right, it's January 15th. We're trying to flood this rink. We're supposed to get into the single digits today, maybe -10 tonight. We've had a little bit of issues with the rink. That corner over there is low, and essentially all the water's been going over there, so this has been hard. But we're gonna see if we can get some ice skating this weekend. Yeah, it was a cold night, so it was like -8 last night, so I put a bunch of layers on the rink. This is what we we got going on right here. Reflective tarp. We get so much sun over here, so trying to minimize how much sun we get so we can build some layers over here. But I'm gonna show you guys. So this is the first time that the whole rink has had ice on it. I really underestimated how far that back corner over there, how low that was. So yeah, that caused a lot of issues, but yeah, we're kind of trying to get it out of the sun, and I'm hoping that we're gonna skate on this here in the next couple of days. -8, -10 coming up, so I'll show you guys this again. Hopefully we got the little kids skating here soon. -15 last night. We're gonna skate on the ice first time, right guys?
Yeah!
All right, let's get out there. We gotta tie your skates and get you out there. All right, here we go. It's like 7:30 in the morning. It's still like -8. Let's see how the rink is. We excited?
Yeah! It's gonna make my skates go.
It's gonna make what? Oh, we'll see.
It's super rough though.
Dang, that is really rough. It must have snowed on it. Pretty rough, but I'll scrape it down and we'll melt it down.
Oh, yeah, shake off. Yeah.
All right. All right, that's rough, huh? It is really rough, but the kids are pretty stoked. I think some snow kind of drifted into it when it was setting. But this should be pretty fun. Enough to do a couple little tight turns and some drills. So, pretty excited. Alright, so it's my turn to try out the rink. We did have success. We've had it for about a week, and we've been skating almost every day. One foot off, my skate guard on. Another one. Alrighty. That's pretty sweet. Enough to do some tight turns. was, yeah. You gotta be careful, it's a dangerous play. Okay, Ren. Head up, Rennie. Guys, that's probably about how much time we have. I gotta go help Mom. You guys keep having fun. That wasn't bad. Pretty fun. We gotta make some little wood goals or something. Just big enough. Just big enough to have a little bit of fun.
Bye, Daddy.
Here, stay out for a couple more minutes, guys. I gotta go help Mom.
I'm cold.
You're cold? Come on, it's winter. You're supposed to be cold.
I want to go inside.
Oh, you give me the skate guard?